everyone, welcome back to my channel. To those of you who know me from voiced videos before, I used to do BJD videos, so it should be no surprise that I also play a dress-up game. This is Life Makeover. I wanted to do a few tutorial videos because a lot of people on Reddit have been asking questions about the game. Usually a lot of questions on what is there to do in the game, how to do this, how to do that, what's in the shops, how to get currency, how to get this item, how to get this outfit. So I wanted to go over the shops in this video, probably do the gacha in another video, and then dyeing outfits in another one. So to not let this video get too long, I'm going to jump right in. So we're going to go into bonus, and then in bonus we will have the exchange shop. Okay, and the first shop that we see here is the Glimmer shop. So Glimmer coins is a currency that you get from doing dailies. As if you do all of your dailies every day, you can get these. The outfit pieces are also randomly earned through dailies as well. So these are all of the pieces. So there's a full outfit in here. This skirt with the sweater, this tank top, this purse, and these shoes. So these items are all randomly obtainable through dailies that you do. There's gift boxes, and inside the gift box can have one of these pieces. So you'll get them pretty often without having to actually come in here and get it. I believe the hat also you can get. And these are extra pieces. I believe these could all be worn together either way. So this is the outfit that you can get from inside the Glimmer shop. Then in the photo tab, you will find poses. There are a lot of poses in the permanent shop, so it's always good to take a look at them and see if there's anything that you want. These are static poses. These are not dynamic. Okay, so we also have filters here as well. There's like a feather one, a couple of light ones, and then there's some more temperate types. So like there's like a night mode one, like one that makes the screen a little cloudy. We have photo frames here. And then we have some stickers down here for photos as well. And then at the bottom has a couple things that I already bought. So you will find a lot of these types of items repeating as we go through all the shops. All the permanent shops have poses, photo frames, filters, things like that. Okay, and others will be the color chart. So these are what you use to dye all the fashion items. So anytime there is a fashion section in one of the shops, you will always find color charts or color veins not too far behind. Okay, brand design. This is a pretty robust feature of the game. This would get its own video if I were to do a tutorial on it. It's very extensive. It's pretty heavy, so I would not combine that with any video because that needs to be on its own. And then lastly would be the item shop. So once again, all of the shops will also have an item category. So this will have your home items. So like these top 3 rows here are all home furniture decorations, plus, oh, actually these 4. This goblet and the bunny lucky sign is also house decoration, and this fortune knot as well. These here are all avatars for your profile. Then we have chat backgrounds. So these can be your profile and your chat backgrounds for when you're typing and for when someone looks at your account. So we have quite a few here. And then at the bottom here are titles. I'm pretty sure people have seen them. There are some animated titles, some really pretty extravagant titles. Those are only available through rebate gifts. I will explain more of that in the rebate and gacha video that I'm going to do after this one. Yeah, you cannot get those like super decorated ones from the shops. These are all just the standard titles. There's quite a few of them here, and then of course at the bottom is stuff that I already bought. Moving right along, the next shop that we're going to look at is the convenience store. Inspiration Center we will not talk about because that is part of the brand design studio, so we'll leave that on the side there. convenience store. So convenience store is another currency and shop that you would get from doing dailies. Let's see. Yeah, these are all from dailies. So as you do your dailies and you complete them, you will get these points. Again, we have our poses on the top. Then we have our furniture items here. And then from the cat down is all avatars. We have quite a few avatars you can get here. And then we have one chat bubble. And then the rest of these are chat backgrounds. Quite a few of these here. All of these items are permanent. They do not cycle out of the shop. So you can take your time in saving up to get them. They'll always be here. So, you know, there's no rush to grab them all. And then at the bottom here, we have photo frames. We have one filter, and then we have a bunch of stickers. And then we have our titles again. And then, of course, what was also in here are some scenes. So we have actually 5 scenes here. We have 2 solid color themes, a purple and a green. We have the rock band scene. We have the more traditional Chinese one with the Zen garden. And then we have this like cyberpunky one here as well. And then, of course, I bought down here a avatar, and I bought one of the avatar frames and 2 poses. Actually, these poses that are here are actually dynamic. If you're playing on a phone, if you were to shake your phone to the left or right, your character on the home screen would actually sway. That's what these 2 are. I got those unlocked just because. No real reason. Okay, next shop we'll look at will be the ally shop. So this is from leveling up and upgrading your ally. You get these currencies, and that will get you these outfits. So the first one we're going to look at here is the 4-star outfit, like a little witchy outfit, very foresty, Mori vibes here. These are all the pieces. You can buy them in whatever order you want. These will also always be here. This was here when Global first launched. Have not changed. And of course, all of these have a color chart. You can buy these to unlock the outfit. I believe these are to unlock just the dye sections. The locked sections you can use with your with regular veins. Makeup sections. These are all the makeups that are available in the upgrade shop. So we have these eyes. We have the this blush. A lot of people I've noticed do not collect the makeup in this game. It's very beneficial to collect the makeup because it upgrades your, well, it adds points to your what is it? Your reputation. So you want that number to go up. That increases your rating in the game, gives you more points. The higher your points, the better you will score in fashion battles. So a few of the game modes where you have to have high points, that will help you out a lot, actually. Brand design, once again, this is I'll go over this in a later video. And then items, once again, we have poses. These are static poses. They're not dynamic. Then we have home decorations. Then once again, we have chat backgrounds, photo frames, and then titles. No stickers here. Oh, we did also have these items here, which are swim donuts for the house. So you can use that for your pool. Okay. Intimacy leveling up has this outfit. This is honestly one of the first outfits I think anybody would get in the game. This one and the other one, since these are pretty easy. These are all the pieces here. This one also has a color chart. And you will notice that there's also another little color chart here on the side with 30. That is for the fashion pieces. We'll actually see those a little bit later. These were added later on in the game's life. This didn't come out at the same time as the shop itself. Okay, so we have makeup here. So eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow, liner, And this is where the sparkly blush came from. Came from the Intimacy Shop. Brand design, again, we're just gonna ignore that for now. Item shop, once again. So these are dynamic poses in here. So we have a few of them here. We have 4 dynamic poses, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 4 dynamic poses, and then the rest of these are all static poses. And then we have furniture items, a recycling bin there, this wall decor, vending machine, rug, and then these are all avatars. Then we have some photo frames, cute little Christmassy one there. Then we have stickers. Stickers come back in this shop tab here, and then we have more pool donuts, and then we have I had claimed 2 avatars and I had claimed a photo frame. Fashion. So those those color charts that we saw before, those are for these 2 items. It's a pair of fuzzy earrings, little puff earrings, super cute. And for this hair accessory, little flower. This hair accessory looks like it matches an outfit you may have seen before. Yes it does. I don't think there's an actual relation to it, but it does match. Okay, and then charge shop. So any card that comes out in the game, if you own 1 copy of that card, you can actually use shards to buy enough to purchase another copy, and you can evolve the card, or you can level up the skills for the card. There is 1 card in the game that you cannot buy shards for. That is for the card that is in the rebate shop. You cannot buy that with shards. You can only buy that with the rebate points. So yeah, as you can see here, all the cards. If you don't have that card, you will not be able to buy any of the shards for it because you don't have the card. Okay, and that is the ally shop. We are going to skip decom. I'm going to do decom store when I do gacha and rebate because that's sort of related to each other. Okay, so endorsement shop. When I was mentioning the collecting makeup will actually increase your score and help you passively for when you do endorsement. So as you do endorsement, the faster you get that whole board completed, the quicker you will start earning a larger amount of endorsement coins, and then that's what you can use to buy these outfits. So this is our current set on global right now. If I'm not mistaken, we are 2 sets behind Singapore, I believe. And the Quiet Wish set. And then of course the dyeing. So I have finished off the silver set, and now I'm just collecting enough points to possibly get the Quiet Wish set, or maybe use that on one of the permanent ones that I have not gotten yet. Okay, then these are the items. So each time an endorsement season comes up, you will always get 1 pose, photo frame, and an avatar with each season that we have. Okay, time shop. So time shop is for the past endorsement outfits. So like I said before, a lot of the times the outfits don't actually go away. They just go into a permanent shop, and they're now obtainable through a different currency. So if a season ends and the outfit comes into the time shop, any remaining currency you have then gets turned into the time shop currency, and then you can use that to purchase previous outfits if maybe one of the ones in the previous season you didn't like. So that season ends, now you get all of those points to use for probably a past outfit that you did like. So this was the first one that we got on global. This was our 6-star, and then the catwalk was our 5-star. I have all the pieces, but I did not unlock all of the dye for this one. I rather unlock the other outfits first. So I got this one. This was the second set that we got. Then we got the Rosa. The Starry set. I know a lot of people like this one, especially the shoes. because the shoes are actually animated on the back. Let's see if I can zoom into that real quick. Probably see it just a little bit. The sand goes down on it. And then we have this outfit, which was the 5-star for that one. Really cute, especially with the cane. And then these are all the dyeing for each of the outfits. So each one has its own color chart and wind vane. Like I said, none of these actually go away from the shops, so I do recommend like going for the ones that you want. Don't feel pressured, because these will always be here, and then you can always work your way into either getting the outfit pieces that you like or dyeing the pieces that you have. Like, don't feel like you need to gather everything right away or get overwhelmed with not being able to catch up with the players who've been playing for a while. Like, don't ever feel like you're behind or pressured. Like, these aren't going anywhere, and they do, believe that they update like every 8 months or something like that, so you have time. Other items, so again, the item section, those items get tossed into here after. So we have the pose, photo frame, avatar, all throughout. Traffic shop. So there's one mode in Endorsement Queen where you have to do each tier has 4. This is the item that you get. This updates every mini season. It's always going to be a dress. It costs $4.10. This is the one that we have right now. Other items would always be stickers, a house item, a photo background or photo frame, and an avatar frame. Those are always going to be in the traffic shop. This one's very cute. It's very Eastery. And then last is the reputation shop, which is all of the traffic shop dresses. Once again, everything's permanent. They will always get moved into the permanent shop. They're going to always be there. So if you miss one, don't worry about it. That's all of these here. These are all the ones that we recently had. And then obviously all of those additional items that were in the traffic shop are going to be in the reputation shop, and they're just here for whenever you're ready to get them. They will always be here. And once again, these are not the dynamic titles or the super pretty titles. These are just the regular titles. Okay, next is the guild shop. So guild shop, I know there's a few questions about this. So the guild shop outfit, if you start buying the outfit, so your guild is level 3, you have I think 1 or 2 of these unlocked and you buy them, but then your guild becomes super inactive, you don't like it anymore, your friends left and went to a different one, so you wanted to leave and join that one as well. That is fine. You will not lose your outfit pieces that you bought. You won't lose your guild outfit. That stays in your inventory. You can go ahead and leave the guild and join another one. That is fine. The only difference is if you leave, say, a level 6 guild that has all of the pieces unlocked, and then you join a level 1 guild, yes, you did see that the dress was available in your other guild, but now in your new level 1 guild, the dress is not available. You will have to wait until your guild is able to level up and unlock all of the pieces again. So just keep that in mind. Same thing for the Pandan Island. The same applies to that. Like, it will be locked with guild level, and as you guys level up, you can purchase all the pieces. Okay, materials, same as with the other shops. You will find the color chart and well, actually these don't have wind vanes. These have color charts. So you'll find the color charts for these 2 outfits. Trend wind vane and neon star, I will go over that more in the wardrobe video, where I go more in depth with wardrobe and dyeing, because these are used for X Starlight, which is the RGB dyeing feature in the game, also the animated dyeing feature in the game. And then fancy invitations for the newest permanent gacha that we have in game. You are able to buy 3 of these tickets a week, so always make sure that you grab them. you know, it's best to get your tickets, your free tickets for your gacha. I mean, it's always a win for that. Photo mode. So we have a pose here. This is a static pose. We have some stickers. We do get a scene here. This is the one with the balloons. Really cute scene there. Then we have some filters. We have another pose here that I had bought previously. Then I believe this is another scene. Some of the flowers. Then we have some more filters and some poses. Last but not least is makeup. Once again, I did mention before, it's always good to collect the makeup when you get the chance to. It's really helpful. Okay, and that's all the pieces that are here in the guild shop. So guild shop is pretty straightforward. Not, there's not that much in there. Okay, fashion shop. So with the fashion battle, you get points for the fashion shop. Oh, I didn't go over where you get the guild points from. I will go back to that in a second. Actually, so the guild shop points, you actually get that from pearls. So if you go to your guild support, so you can either do support with gold or you can do support with diamonds. I do suggest doing it with your gold. Don't use your diamonds unless you have an abundance of diamonds, and go right out on my head. If you use diamonds, you do get 40 pearls that you can use in the shops for the guild, or you can do the gold and you'll get 10. So you'll get 30 a day here if you do 10. It's very slow earning, but if you want to use your diamonds for gacha, you probably might want to do gold instead. And you also use your pearls in the beauty course to upgrade your stats and to get makeup pieces. Okay, let's go back into the shop. Okay, fashion shop. Fashion battle. So when you do fashion battle, you get points to unlock the items from the shop. This is our current set on global, which is the matte set. It's really nice. I do wish that the sleeves were separate, but this is what we got. The feather set, this one's not really my favorite. I'll mostly work on dyeing the matte set first, and whatever I have left, I will get this outfit. So we have the wind veins and the color charts for these two outfits, because I believe it's a 6-star and a 5-star. So they do have their own wind vein and their own color chart. Then we have the makeup. Again, these items don't get deleted from the game. They will remain in a permanent shop so that you can get them later at your own leisure. In here, you will also find a blush with freckles for anyone who likes the freckle fashion. You'll find that there. And then we also have the anime blush here as well. Okay, and other items, of course, we will find a avatar. We'll find an avatar frame. We will find a pose. This one is static, but you can preview it. There we go. It's like she's in mid-dance or something. And then we have chat bubble, chat background. You can use the points for gold if you would like. And then we have a pair of earrings here as well. And then, of course, permanent shop is all of the previous fashion battle outfits. So this was the first one that came out on global. This was the 6-star. This was the 5-star that accompanied that. Sorry for my background. Motorcycles passing. Okay, this is the 5-star. Then we had the second 6-star. Like I said, these are permanent. You don't have to rush to buy them all. Just get the ones that you really want. Focus on that, and then eventually, you'll catch up and get the other ones that you want. I like to focus on getting the main piece of all of the active sets and then like just gather the rest of the pieces later. Of course, you earn this currency from doing fashion battle. It's not expressly mentioned anywhere, but to earn more points and higher your rank in fashion battle, you would have to use diamonds. So again, don't recommend it unless you want to spend diamonds on something other than the gacha. Of course, we have our wind veins and we have our color charts here for each of the outfits that were pushed into the permanent shop. Then the makeup also gets pushed into makeup shop here. I forgot which shop, but there's actually a shop with an animated contact lens in it, which is pretty cool for, you know, a stock game cosmetic item, which is pretty cool. This is the one. So this is actually animated, just very slightly. You can see that there. So for a stock item, that's actually pretty cool. It's not a cash shop item, and that's available. And the rest of these I already got. I do believe that no, it's not this shop. When I get to that shop, I'll mention it. Okay, and then of course, brand design. I'm gonna just bypass that. And then other items. Of course, we're always gonna have the avatar photo frame, the avatar frame, chat backgrounds, more frames, more avatars. We actually have a pair of shoes here. I don't think I have these, but we have a pair of shoes. We have poses. These are all static. These are not dynamic. Yeah. We have a pair of pearl earrings. Chat background. Or you do like these chat backgrounds with like the little piece on the inside and like the decorations on the outside. It looks really cool. We have another pair of earrings. We have a couple of fashion items that are in here that I'm not sure. I guess looks like we don't need color charts or veins for these. These you can just level up with, I believe, the standard wind vein and the standard color charts, which is very nice. Okay, so that's all for the fashion shop. So fashion shop, we have the Vienna shop or the Vivana shop. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I know everyone says it differently. This game mode is actually in story. Most people don't notice it there. Story mode has normal and it adds hard mode, and it also has Vivana challenge. So you can go in there. It gives you specific challenges to meet for different story levels. And when you meet those challenges, that's how you get this currency, and then you can buy these items. Very often they do tend to sneak in a new item, like this dress here is recently added. And we have a couple of other ones here. This is the one that's on the recommended header page for the shop. This also has a bunny tail in here. That's like a lot of those outfits you may have seen on people or seen in their Styling Wizard. Those are from in here. And then other items, we have poses. These are static. These are not dynamic. We have stickers. We have filters. We have photo frames. And then we have an avatar frame. And that's pretty much all that's in here. There's not that much in here. Once again, like the permanent shops, they don't add that much to them. Referral shop. It's not that much in here to talk about. Referral points. If you have a friend that you want to play the game, give them your codes that when they start up the game, they can enter the code in, and then you get it. You get referral points, and I believe they also get referral points. When you get enough, you can unlock the items here. There is one fashion item in here, which is this cat. It's a 4-star kitty item. It's a floating item, and it's a cat floating with some balloons. You can also get diamonds, and then you can also get a title from here as well. These are all exclusive just to the referral shop. Garage kits. So garage kits are actually from a claw machine from the house mode. You can buy one of 2 claw machines. They both do the same thing technically, so it doesn't matter which one you get. I think it's just a matter of preference. And playing the claw machine and collecting the plushies will get you this currency for this shop, and then you could use the currency to buy these plushies. Also in here are the Halloween recipes. So there's the Halloween cupcakes, Halloween pumpkin curry, and the Halloween stew with little ghosties in it. Those are, you can only get those if you do the claw machine and earn the currency to get them. Then we also have the New Year's dumplings, if I'm not mistaken, and then we also have the drumsticks. So those are all from the Garage Kits shop. Okay, rebate shop, I'm not going to go over in this video. That's going to be a separate video along with the gachas. Trending shop. So that new game mode that we recently got, which is like the social media, where you post pictures and you get likes and comments. The more viral that your post gets, you earn trending points, and then these points can be used in this shop. So we have photo frame, we have furniture items, we have avatars here, we have 2 chat bubbles, the burger, and we have the map. And then this really pretty like sea one with the whales on it. That's really cute. I do like that one. We have 3 chat backgrounds and 3 titles. Again, these are not the dynamic titles or the image titles. These are just regular titles. Very quick and easy. And then the time stall. Time stall is from the rerun of the what is it called? I'm drawing a blank here. But when we have the rerun for that particular game mode, I'll go over to it in a second. When we get the rerun for that, when you go into it and you start earning the points for that again, you will actually unlock the time stall coins up here with time coins, and then you can use that for here. If you previously bought that particular pass, let's go in here real quick. Fashion code. So if you previously bought that fashion code, you can earn around, I believe, 70 or 80, maybe 100 of the coins. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the shops in the shop. Anything else is usually accompanied by its feature. For example, the new PvP game that we have, like that's attached to its shop as well, so I don't have to go over that within like this video. That can be done on its own. If there's any other currencies that I may have missed that you have questions about, or how to get something, I'll leave a comment down below and I can answer that for you, or even do a video for you on that topic. Okay, so that's all for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.